What's up, people? This is your boy Big K Solo. It's like 5:30 in the morning. Don't give a fuck. Don't gotta go nowhere tomorrow morning. So hey, why not give you this story? You feeling me? It's a Rikers out of story, no question. It's gonna be a classic. I hope you guys enjoy it. The story is about a CO, no question. This CO's name was CO Officer Rodriguez. Yo, Officer Rodriguez was one of the baddest Spanish COs out there, and I'm talking about bad as looking out for Latinos. No question about that. Don't get it twisted though. He should look out for some black brothers, no question. If you was real, he will look out for you. But he should look out for more real Latinos. You know what I'm saying? If you was to bust your gun, the man had you. The man was known to give out raises. That nigga gave me like about 3 or 4 raises, son. He's retired. So, you know what I'm saying, don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, forget about that. He's retired. The man been retired already. I think when I went, my last time in the island was 2006. I went up on a parole violation. He was about to be retired that same year, somewhere by the summer, he told me. The same time like Palmer, you know what I'm saying, may he rest in peace. You know what I'm saying, Officer Palmer, the best CO ever, man. Better than Rodriguez. Fuck all that. But anyway, Rodriguez was that type of CO that I ain't gonna front. When the war was on, with the Bloods and the Latin King war was on, he looked out. I'm talking about just like a lot of black COs set up a lot of Latin Kings. He was one of the Spanish COs that was doing that the same to the, but the black COs were doing to us, he was doing it to the Bloods. But remember, you have more black COs than what you have Spanish COs. I mean, all day, every day. The only place that I know that you have mad Spanish COs, more Spanish COs than Rikers Island, is the Tombs. No question, the Tombs. But I was never in the Tombs, so you know what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever. I knew COs that for me going to court, and I knew like about 2 or 3 COs that used to be bouncers. So anyway, this CO Rodriguez, this dude, I remember one time, alright, this dude came up, there was how can I say, there was a problem with a brother. You know, there was a problem with a brother this time. This was like 94. It was in 94. The war was getting crazy. The war was outrageous. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. The Bloods was getting the upper hand back at that time. And why they was getting the upper hand back at that time? Because what happened was, and I always said this, and I'm not saying this with a disrespect. I'm not saying this with disrespect. Nietas had black dudes with them back in that time. Yes, Latin King had black brothers, but in Chicago, we didn't know nothing about black brothers, you know what I'm saying, having pure black brothers as a Latin King. We thought that you had to be Spanish if you was black, father Spanish, mother Spanish, whatever. As long as you had Spanish blood in you, you was down with Latin Kings. You understand what I'm saying? I knew a lot like that. I knew my man Tyson. I knew this dude named what's his name? Hurt Dirt, King Hurt Dirt. Another 2 King Jasper. Another king named Ghost. He was also black and Spanish. There was another king, a few kings that was Dominican and blacks. So, you know, we had black kings, but we didn't have American black kings because we was not up on that. And, you know, we didn't know no better from Chicago. Chicago didn't bring that down to us after like 98. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, I remember that this brother was in our house, man, and this house was all bloods. But this brother kept it real, and this brother's name was Green Eyes. Green Eyes didn't have nothing to lose, bro. Green Eyes had 25 to life, B. He had nothing to lose. Matter of fact, there was another brother that turned blood, that bitch ass nigga, his name was Teardrop, that turned blood, that snitched on Green Eyes. Green Eyes and him got tight. They got mad tight. So one day, you know, he's going through Green Eyes paperwork. You know how you sit down with your man and you read your paperwork and stuff like that. Green Eyes was getting ready to go to trial. Boom, bing, bang, bang. Green Eyes had them. Green Eyes had them. Swear to God, bro, Green Eyes had them. But this motherfucker, as a matter of fact, his name was, no, his name was not Teardrop, his name was King Love. King Love, let me rephrase that, his name was King Love. This motherfucker went and called the DA. Called the DA that was investigating Green Eye's case. He called the DA, told the DA that he's an inmate, locked up with Green Eyes, in the same house. He gave Green Eyes' name and all that shit. He gave Green Eyes his mother's name, sister's name, girl's name, even Green Eyes' 2 kids' name, to let the DA know that he was with him, let him know that they was boys in jail. And this motherfucker, King Love, told the DA that Green Eyes let him know what happened. Green Eyes did the shit. No question about that. He did the shit. I could say that now because this motherfucking King Love blew him up. Bro, Green Eyes, I always say, man, if you ever get locked up and you get locked up for murder, it's up to you to decide if you want to tell somebody. But my suggestion to you is don't say nothing. Just say, yo, I'm here for murder, and I ain't do it. You understand what I'm saying? Up to you feel that they're gonna give you a better time, or you feel that you can't play with these guys. You can't take it to trial, because if you take it to trial, you're gonna blow. You understand what I'm saying? They got too much evidence in you, so you don't want to gamble. I tell that to everybody. You don't want to gamble, because if you feel that they don't have, you shoot somebody or whatever you do, they don't got no evidence, no people, no nothing, just he say, she say shit, roll your dices, baby. Get busy, go all out. But if new motherfuckers got evidence on you, guns, fingerprints, people talking, bro, I say, man, try to get the best you can. You feel me? Try to get the best bid you can get, because you don't want them to hit you with that football number 25 a lot. Or you don't want that nigga to hit you with a 40 or 50 in life. You don't want that. Come on, especially if you're in your 50s, man, 55, 60 years old, you had nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose. They're going to give you 25 years, you got nothing to lose, just go to trial. Because by the time you out, bro, you 60, 70, 80, 85 years old, thank God. Most likely, if you're in health condition, if you're 50 years old and you're in a healthy condition, yeah, I could say you could come home while you're 85, because the jail keeps you healthy. And I'm not talking about, that's one thing. They'll take you to the doctors. They'll take you go to the doctors, all that shit, and they will take care of you. But, you gotta be healthy. You know what I'm saying? Then the good air, the exercise, upstate makes men healthy. You understand what I'm saying? When you upstate, son, I see dudes that look like fucking toothpicks. 7, 8, 9 months later, you can see these motherfuckers growing. 2 years, 3 years, these niggas look like fucking baby hawks. You feel what I mean? Working out. I was like that one time, son. I was forget about outrageous. I was no neck type of shit. You feel me? But, a few operations. And I couldn't work out no more like that. I've been out in the streets. I'm 54, but I'm pretty sure if God bless me, I don't. But if I would go back to jail like 2 or 3 years, I'll come out like a monster. That's if I make it. You know what I'm saying? Because my biggest fear is going to Rikers Island. That's my biggest fear. You go to Rikers Island, son. If you sick, heart problems, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead, man. Put it to you like that, bro. You understand? So anyway, fucking Rodriguez, right? I come and I tell Rodriguez, I say, yo, Rodriguez, man, there's a brother named Green Eyes. He's in a Blood's house. He's in 10 Lower. That 10 Lower was the dark side. It was all Bloods. It was what you consider pre-beam. Pre-beam is that they stick you in that house until you go to the box. You understand what I'm saying? That's pre-beam. So of course, all Bloods was in the box, because at that time, that's what they used to do. They used to go slice a brother, go to the box, and live in the box, because they couldn't live in population, because you had too many Latin kings back in that time. That's how they did their thing. And also, a lot of, like I said, Nietas that had black brothers down with them, a lot of Nietas got hurt, and it was because of their own rules. that they could put black dudes with them, so they was getting hurt. So anyway, I let this CO know, yo man, this brother needs help. He needs an ox. And I know you do your thing, man. I know you look out for the bros. You looked out for me many times, man. Look out for this brother. This brother need like 2 of them. 2 New Yorkers. And he did, bro. He gave him his New Yorkers, B. No question about that. Boom. What happened, son? This nigga Green Eye, son, they blazed him. They got to blaze him. Son, the same day he got the 2 box, the same day he got the razors, they got him. They got him, son. He didn't get the chance to pull it out, nothing like that. They got him. They got him across the, I don't want to mark myself, but they got him. Boom, okay, beautiful. What they did was they put him in the next store, B, and you had C. B side was pre-beam. Wait a minute, A and B. A side was pre-beam. B side was regular population. You understand what I'm saying? So, they used to not try to have A and B mingle. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you in pre-beam, they don't want you fucking around. You can't go to the store. You can't go to commissary. You can't go do none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so they take Green Eyes to the other side. After they blaze them, Green Eyes going to the box. So they're gonna send them they send them to the other house, right next to pre-beam. Like I said, pre-beam is A. They took them to C. A. They put them to the B side. In the B side, you had like 6 other bloods in there. Son, that dude Green Eyes. And Green Eyes was one of those pretty boy dudes, man, with the green eyes and all that shit, son. And when they caught him, son, they caught him lovely. They caught him so bad. And then what they did was, when they cut him, they punched him in the face. So when you get punched, if they cut you, and your cut is a nice strike, it's a nice slice, and they punch you in your face, your shit like puffs up. It's like opens up. And it's kind of harder to close. So you can see it's a lump. It gives you like a lump. It looks kind of nasty. You see some guys with a line, okay, that, but then you see somebody with a cut and you see like it's puffed up. That's because that person got hit or smacked, or some dudes used to do that. They used to cut you, they smack you like that. You can have that. You know what I'm saying? Savages. I never did that to nobody. If I cut a nigga, I cut a nigga, and that was it. Anyway, Green Eyes changed. Like I said, he was a pretty boy, man. His girl left him because of that, because of his face, bro. That's some fucked up shit, B. Fuck that bitch. His girl left him because of his face, man. But I remember what Green Eyes did, bro. Out of those 6 bloods, Green Eyes caught 4 of them. 4 of them. The other two, they fucking packed up. They packed up and left that house, bro. They packed up and left that house because Green Eyes just became a monster. There was no other kings in that house. The only thing that was in the king was like about 2 or 3 nietas. That was it. That's when the nietas was like slowing down. They was not repping no more. They was like, nah, I'm not a nieta from New York. I'm a nieta from Puerto Rico. Everybody was a nieta from Puerto Rico. When shit started hitting the fan. Okay. When Green Eyes blazed those 4 bloods went and packed the fuck up. Without Green Eyes telling them to pack up, they packed up. They didn't go to the other side because remember I told you the other side was not boxed. Boom. Green Eyes there for a couple of weeks. Okay, a couple of weeks. They didn't know Green Eye blazed because Green Eye blazed 2, and then he blazed another one. And by the time the other one was getting ready, he blazed them too, bro. So, that wasn't real. These dudes was in real bloods, because there was real bloods. The real bloods kid, they would get busy. And the real bloods kid, like I said, they was going to the box. So these niggas was living under bloods' names. You understand what I'm saying? But they thought that Green Eyes was not going to do shit because like Green Eyes got cut. They figured that, yeah, he's going to slow down. But nah, man, Green Eyes did his thing. And then after that, Green Eyes left that house, went back. Some shit happened that they packed him up. He went back to one of the houses that was in the light side, what we call the light side. And guess what? One of those dudes is in that house. And guess what? That house was a king house. But the kings didn't know what that dude did to Green Eyes. That dude's living okay, cause you know what I'm saying? He's, you know, he knows what time, he can't play himself. So he's living like, all right, you know, yeah, I'm blood, but you know, I ain't all of a sudden, I'm not with that shit. You know, I respect everybody, blah, 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 blah. When Green Eyes went there, bro, that same day, Green Eyes ate him. Ate him. Ate that nigga like Captain Crunch. Like my man said on that video, you get your Captain Crunch, you get your game up. I swear to God, Green Eyes ate him. You know, and this is some of the things that people be saying that, yeah, Bloods won the war. Nah, Bloods didn't win the war. But Bloods had a lot of help. They had a lot of help. A lot of Bloods don't talk about what they was doing, going and joining Muslims. And then they was getting mad black CEOs looking out for them. Oh, yeah, mad black CEOs was looking out. They talking about that Bailey was looking out for Latin Kings. Get out of here. That Bailey wasn't looking out for no Latin Kings, bro. And Latin Kings wasn't bailing nobody out. We wasn't giving no guns out to bail nobody out. Swear to God, whoever says that the Latin King be, yo, he's a liar. Because I never heard of a Latin King bailing nobody out. You feeling me? You feeling me? I never heard of that. But I heard Bloods I'm bailing motherfuckers out. Getting guns and shit, boo-hoo, ha, yo, here's this, blah, blah. I seen that happen. You understand what I'm saying? But I never seen, and I cannot say I heard a Latin King giving out guns to bail a bro out of the box. We couldn't. We needed every gun we could have. We needed every gun. Every gun. And thank God for like C.O. Rodriguez, Palmer, Malone. Matter of fact, I don't want to keep saying CEOs' names that looked out. Even few black CEOs, like CEO Militant, that he was good with me. Militant gave me a nice New York ice pick, okay? Nigga brought a New York ice pick for me, all right? He was a black brother, but I know Militant from 88. From 88, you feel me? And then I saw Militant back when that shit happened. I saw Militant in 94. In 94, I saw him, and that's when that big war came on and started and shit. That war that happened, they cut my first Crown Mafia's throat. Boom. Like about the end of 96, I got back there again. That's when Militant gave me that motherfucker. Yo, New Yorker. A New Yorker ice pick, bro. No bullshit, all right? Man looked out. And I heard he was looking out for some Spanish dudes. You know what I'm saying? You had black CEOs that were looking out. You know what I'm saying? Because you had a lot of black Bloods. You had Bloods that didn't respect black CEOs. They figured that if a black CEO's cool with a Spanish dude, he's a sellout. He's a sellout. You know what I'm saying? He's not a black man. And that was fucked up. That was fucked up. But it worked it worked for us because a lot of those CEOs started looking out for us, man. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you right now, the Spanish CEOs, you could count the Spanish CEOs that were looking out for Latin Kings, bro. It was not like the black CEOs looking out like for the Bloods. They had a lot of black CEOs looking out for the Bloods. And like I said, you could count the Spanish CEOs that were looking out for us because they were fucking pussies. All right? They were pussies. All right? They was seeing that shit was happening and they couldn't, look out. They couldn't look out for the Spanish like the black brothers CEOs did for the Bloods. Oh yeah, man. I know this lady, Miss Alamy, whatever. She was a black female CEO. I heard that bitch bought a box of razors and gave it out, bro. Gave it out to the whole house. She was in charge of one house, the dark side. I think it was 4 main or 3 main, something like that. She gave out to the both sides, B. A and B. And I heard there was kings in that house, bro. Okay? And when the kings that was in that house, B, like 3 of them got cut. When they found out that bitch gave out those razors, they broke out. The king said, fuck that, we gotta pack up because we don't got no wins in this casa. And hey, I don't blame no king for doing that. Because Mad Bloods was doing that. Oh, yes, they was. Oh, yes, they was. Because I was there and I seen and I heard. All right? That's why we almost went at it with the Muslims. Matter of fact, we did went at it with the Muslims. And then when the Muslims found out that the Bloods was hiding under them, the Muslims went at it with them too. But it was not for long. It was not for long. But, you know, they went at it for like about a week. That was it. You know what I'm saying? But we stood that war for a few years, man. And shout out to the Crips, man, because a lot of people don't know this, and I keep saying this, man. The Crips started holding us down because they needed the backup. The Crips needed backups like a motherfucker. So they was trying to back us up like that we could back them up. And what happened? We betrayed them. When everybody started rocking that 5, we betrayed the Crips, man. And I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I'm K Solo, King Solo, King since '89, crowned by King Pepper. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real. You understand what I'm saying? That was foul, what happened to the Crips. Anyway, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this. A quick story. Just a little story that I just wanted to throw out there, man. Let people know, that I'm still here. I'm still doing my stories. They ain't gonna die. And promise you, I'm gonna start giving you some stories, man. Because I don't really want to do this because I'm working here and there again, and I don't want to talk about no celebrities and stuff like that. But I'm going to have to start giving you some story about celebrities, man. Oh, yes, indeed. All right, so get ready for that, guys. All right, this is your boy K Solo, man, and you already know this show right now is called what? Rikers Island Stories, the AKA K Solo Show. Remember that. When it's not about Rikers Island, the show is what? The K Solo Show, AKA Rikers Island Stories. Let's not get it twisted, all right? Your boy K Solo, enjoy. Peace. Love you guys.